Instagram, Facebook, what's up, baby? TD here, and it is Thursday, and I'm so fired up today for the big news. Who's ready to get the big news? Matter of fact, if you guess right now the big news and you know what it is, you can type it in, you can pipe it in, whatever you want, because this is going to be good. Now, you're like, oh, TD, I've been watching those Instagram stories today, the Facebook stories, and it's been an absolutely crazy day. When I talk about I have big news, guys, it's been a crazy few weeks, starting with Idea World a couple weeks ago. If you're at Idea World, thank you for the energia that you were bringing to the house. Unbelievable with that. You also saw on Instagram and Facebook the last couple days, I handed in my manuscript for my new book coming out. That's not the big news. Even though that is big news, that's not the big news I'm announcing today. Summertime for me is the busiest time of the year. It's crazy. We've got all the NFL guys in. If you take a look at the Instagram and Facebook stories, even today I was grinding on the field. We have a huge group of athletes in, and they're just about a week away from training camp. Can you believe we've got NFL training camp starting up here in about 10 days? That's crazy. So if you're an NFL fan, man, you're as fired up as I am right now. Then I went right from the NFL field, and I was firing up the high school kids today. And it's been a whirlwind. And as you know, you can see I'm like all sunburned, that stuff with a wide brim hat, firing the kids up, creating that championship mentality in there. But I got some big news today I'm going to share. And I'm so fired up because, well, I travel about 40 times a year. As you guys know, I'm on the road a lot. These fitness conferences, I'm doing keynotes and motivational talks, and that's what fires my soul up. But, between all the stuff on the field and coaching here at Fitness Quest 10, there's a lot of things that I'm always like, hey, what are we going to do to make a huge impact in the universe? The book is one. And, I don't have a date yet to tell you when the book is coming out, so stay tuned on that. You also know I've been filming and recording episodes for the new TD Impact show coming out this summer. So there's a lot of incredible things that are be hitting your hitting the inboxes real soon on that. Yeah, I'm seeing these comments coming through already. H-Town in the house. Matter of fact, right now, if you are on Instagram and Facebook, do me a favor, as long as you're not driving, right now you could type in what city, what state, and even what country you're listening in from, because I always like to go back in the comments and see where you're from, where you're listening in from, and even these comments, you mind right maniac, you crazy folks. If it's like a little after 8 o'clock on the East Coast, you're probably sipping your protein shakes right now. Yeah, get your mind right. Protein shakes is where it's at on that. Yes, Impact, fired up for the book. Pam Pond, thank you very much. The book, gosh, I don't know if you've ever written a book or not, but when you hand a manuscript in, it's an incredible feeling on that to hand a book in. So yes, it's coming. I'm working with an incredible publisher on the book, and this one is guaranteed to get your mind right. There's no doubt about it. So Coach Waz, help me get my mind right. I'm going to get your mind right, no doubt about it. Waz, make sure you take a look at my Facebook and Instagram stories from today, not only the NFL guys, but also the high school kids. We try to take some of that, Bobby Brick magic into Scripps Ranch High School and taking these kids, we're making them superheroes, getting that mind right, getting their body right. But all of you out there, I said something on Instagram this morning and on Facebook, is like, listen, if you're in a funk in your life, you need to make sure you do what you know what you're supposed to do. You got to do it. You got to snap your band and get it right. So in just a moment, I'm going to announce the big news I wanted to share today. And any questions, comments on that, feel free to hit me up on that. I've had 2 field days today, NFL guys, high school guys, and I'm going down all the way. I gotta go to lacrosse tonight. You kidding me? This is the best time of the year. It's summertime, baby. July and August here in Diego. So we got all these folks that are tuning in and dropping the comments. So are you ready for the big announcement? Yeah, the big announcement. Hey, you know I love talking about success. I talk about significance. I talk about fire-breathing dragons, whatever it takes. I talk about your legacy. What's it going to take for you to live your deepest legacy? And I wear a lot of different hats between as a dad and as a husband, as a trainer, as a coach, as a leader at Fitness Quest 10 in the industry, trying to lead other people to get to their deepest place. And one of my things this month is not to watch the news. I don't want to watch the news because it's full of garbage. It's full of just absolute stuff that I don't want to see. I don't want it seeping in. Oh, I'm certainly not going to watch that junk when I'm going to bed. That's for darn sure. Don't watch the news before you go to sleep and when you wake up. You got to manage your day in the morning and at night. So dominate the early morning routine and the nighttime routine, and great things are going to happen on it. Get it right, get it tight, and get your mind right all the way from Australia. Team Smashing Calories, Adrian and Linda Parsons in the house. It's like 2 a.m. over in Australia right now. Bobby Brick is in the house. I like that. I'm like, Costas Chiliotis, congratulations. I saw the little Bambino, baby. Yes, Costas, congratulations to you guys. We got newborns in the house, man. Hey, you can let the baby listen right now. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, you know who it is. Oh, Dark 30. It's 5:30 p.m. So here's the deal, guys. On the big news, okay? Here's the deal. You're like, oh, what is it? There's another book. The book's already out. I already told you guys 2 days ago there's a book coming out, and there's a lot of great stuff happening. But, you know, when you do your deepest work, what are the 5 things that move your soul? What are those 5 things that most move your soul? One of the things I love doing is I love writing, I love speaking, I love training and coaching like I'm doing right now all day with the athletes on the field at the high school level, the pro level, the everyday Janes and Joes out here that are grinding on that stuff. As a coach, one of the things I've done for the last almost 19 years now is I put on live events, and I take great pride in the live events, and I've seen many of you at the live events. This is big because it takes me about 7 months to prepare for the biggest event that I always put on. And right now, what I want to do, the big news, and whether it's big to you or not, it's big to me because I spend a lot of time, energy, effort. My team does as well. I'm announcing for the first time in 2019, yup, the dates of the biggest, the best annual 3.5 day massive mega mentorship coming at you like never before. It's November. It's 4 months away. I'm announcing right now, November 7th to the 10th, 2019, this is going to be the biggest and best 3.5 day mentorship you've ever seen and been to. I want you there. Well, who's it for? The 3.5 day mentorship is if you're a fire breathing dragon, if you're a trainer, coach, you're an entrepreneur, or you're someone who is of the growth mindset and you want to get to the next level in your business and your life, regardless. If you're a trainer, coach, you're a leader, you want to grow a team, you want to grow yourself, you're a solopreneur, this is what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to be November in San Diego. Average temperatures, 72 degrees. We're going to be right here at Fitness Quest 10, day 1, and I'm going to rock your world. I'm going to take the curtain, 8,000 square feet of everything we do for 19 years, what we've done to create magic in the land right here, not only in San Diego, but across the universe. And then for 3 days, I'm going to coach my butt off for over 18 hours, literally over 18 hours. You're going to get yours truly coaching you at the deepest and most intensive way I possibly do. This isn't another workshop. This isn't just me regurgitating a PowerPoint presentation. This is me coaching you in the deepest, most intensive program I have, the 3.5 day mentorship program, November 7th to the 10th. Now, I'm going to give you the link, and I want you to check it out afterwards. I want comments. If you've ever been there, I want you to comment your experience. When you look at the page that I've been working on for several months now to say, here's what we're going to make it different today, this year, the one time, I only do it once a year, 3.5 days of the most, Tony Robbins who? This thing is going to rock your world. Tony, I love you, but man, you better watch your backside because this 3.5 day mentorship, man, this is going to rock your world this year. Here's why. Because for a month leading up to it, I'm actually going to coach you. I'm going to coach you, not just 3 days, physically with the workouts, mentally, spiritually, on all aspects, meditation, prayer, leading up to it. That's not even talk. That's all part of it. 1 month leading up to it. We also, at the 3.5 day mentorship program, you're going to get my 2020 annual roadmap and strategic plan going into the strategy of what it's going to take to be your best self. So when you think about what's it going to take to be your best self, you're going to want to make sure 3.5 days. This isn't the 1 day. 1 days are great. Ken Fit Pro, I'll see you in August at the 1 day. This is 3.5 days of what it's going to take. I'm going to have some of the top fitness entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs outside of fitness as well. Trina Gray, Travis Barnes, Andrew Simpson, Greg Justice, Vito Lafata, Ivan Barrera, Frank Puker, and a few other soon-to-be announced guest presenters that I promise you is going to rock your world. As a matter of fact, we have 100% guaranteed money back. 100% guaranteed money back. And after 19 mentorships, guess how many people have asked for their money back? Goose egg. 0. Goose egg on that. So here's what's going to take for you to actually enroll. When you go to todddurkin.com/live-mentorship19, you're like, hey, Kitty, slow down. Say it again. Don't worry. I'll pin it. todddurkin.com/live-mentorship19. You can get all of the details on there. You're like, well, what else is going to happen? Guess what? You'll meet all of the friends that I get to collaborate with on a daily basis. Under Armour, MyZone, TRX, Carnison, InBody, Theragun, all of my people that I work with, all of the JVs and the sponsors that I've worked so hard, almost 20 years, you're going to have the opportunity to network, and your network is your net worth. If you want to make sure you rub elbows with the right people, you're going to want to be in that room, because opportunities abound when you're in the right room. That will be the right room, I promise you, because I've been already working for about 3 months on the program for something that's 4 months away. That's the kind of effort it's going to take. Also, at the mentorship, always, you're going to have a little fun when we go to my home and have a little pate. Thank you for Perform Better for always hosting this party. It's always cray-cray on that. Thursday, right here at Fitness Quest 10. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, we're going to go as deep as you've ever gone. Why? Because I'm going to coach you in the hot seat on what it's going to take from a strategic standpoint to get to where you want to go. And this is physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, professionally, entrepreneurially, on every aspect. You will leave with action steps of not just dreaming big, but dreams with action steps on what we're going to do, and I'm going to coach you leading up to it. Why? Here's the reason why. I don't want you showing up for 3.5 days and getting as inspired as you've ever had, because that's what I'm going to hear. I'm going to physically, for the first time ever, physically train and coach you virtually, wherever you are around the world, because we're going to have about 10 countries probably show up on this. And you're going to have a way how I would coach people virtually. I'm going to coach you, trainers, coaches, entrepreneurs, someone that's in the life coaching business, or you're not in the business, but like, hey, I'm an entrepreneur and I want to be in that room. For 1 month leading up to that, all part of the program, I am going to coach you. You're going to be getting text messages, video messages every single day. I'm going to be in your head, making sure that come November 7th, you are ready for complete transformation of your body, mind, and soul. Why? Because you can only go as far as you grow. And when I've taken you for 30 days up through that, I've never done that before, and I put you in that situation, and then you immerse yourself for 3.5 days with a lineup of people I have, including yours truly, I'm telling you, it's going to be the deepest experience of your life. All of the information is on that page, and I want you to check it out on that. Who can attend? Well, you can come by yourself. You can say, hey, you can get your trainers. You can get your coaches. Man, I'm so fired up right now. I'm like still on the field sweating. I'm about to start blowing whistles out here. I've been blowing whistles at the football guys, the high school kids, and about to go to a little lax practice. But I want you to think about who can you bring to that? Maybe it's your spouse. We've had people come 3 different times because they love it so much. They come year after year after year. We've had businesses and lives change because of the 3.5 day mentorship program. As a matter of fact, when you go to the landing page, todddurkin.com/live-mentorship19, take a look at the several dozen endorsements, testimonials from people whose businesses and lives and relationships have changed. That's what I'm talking about. We talk about impact and what it's going to take to live your best life. Live a life worth telling the story about what's your story. Listen, yes, I do have a book coming out. But the big news after the book coming out is that on November 7th to the 10th, I want to change your life. I want you to be in San Diego, California. And I'm going to coach you up until that point in November. And then when you're done with that, you're going to have an action step that is your job, your responsibility. Too much is given, much is required, to then go execute the action steps that are necessary, and I'll continue to lead you down that road so I can give you an attaboy or an attagirl. Why? Because if you feel like you're on an island and you're by yourself, or you feel like, man, TD, like my motivation and inspiration is down, I'm in the dog days of summer. Well, I'm going to continue to remind you that you got to go into that dream state. You got to get your mind right on whatever it's going to take to do that. Thank you for all the thumbs up on this. Get your mind right. Mind Rate Maniac in the house. Man, I'd die to be able to come to this. You're the man. You would die. Thank you. I think that was Michael Penny I just saw. Here's the deal. Let me just talk about what Carol Dweck talks about in the book, mindset. There's 2 opportunities. You got the growth mindset. You got a fixed mindset. Some people are going to be like, man, I would love to be at that, but I can't afford that. Or, man, it's not my time, or I'm not big enough, or I'm not successful enough. No, We got people from that are startups all the way to people that are 20-year vets in the field that say, I just want to get better. How? Because we've had people find ways, literally scratch pennies and nickels or ask their colleagues, their friends, their families to come, and all of a sudden they'll 10x their revenue in a year because of they took action. They took action on what steps they took at the mentorship, which was the catapult to get their business right, to get their life right. Now, you could have a great business, but I believe that if you're struggling personally, you can only take your business so far. I believe you personally have to go as deep as you've ever gone before to get yourself right. And that's why, for the first time in 19 mentorships, I have a 30-day program. I'm leading you up to that. We're going to be coaching you with your physical workouts, your nutrition and supplement routine, your mental routine. I'm going to be sending you meditations. I'm going to be sending you some little special doses that I would send some of my clients on a regular basis. And if you are of faith like I am, you're going to even be having the opportunity for some prayer sessions as well. So if you want that, I'm telling you, this is going to be the complete program, unlike ever before in 19 mentorships on that stuff. What else? Man, there's a ton of stuff. If you want, there's even an opportunity for an extra add-on day. Only 10 people are at that. This number is small that'll attend the overall 3.5-day mentorship, but on the extra day on Monday, November 11th, on that, if you want an extra day, there's even an opportunity for only 10. We'll spend the complete day, lock the door, and we're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper into what you want. You talk about rubbing elbows with the right people. You talk about people that are making a difference in the world. The smartest and best people will be in that room from November 7th to the 10th. If you want the add-on day, you're going to want to be there. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to open it up for questions. If you want to, hit that up. Today is the first day that I'm announcing this big news. I bust my butt behind closed doors on weekends, on evening hours, to make sure that I can provide in November, 7 months before, of what it's going to take to create the most transformative experience of your business and your life. Today, just 4 months, been working for a few months, 4 months before I'm announcing November 7th to the 10th, you can make sure that you get your mind right now to say, what's it going to take for me to get there on that? Some of the questions that I'm seeing come in, are there CEUs? Yes, there's CEUs. You'll get CEUs if you're a fit pro, if you're a coach. If you're not, you're an entrepreneur, you want to be there, you're not going to get CEUs on that. Are there early bird specials? You better believe it. There's early bird specials, so you're going to want to enroll soon. Get one of the spots. Spots are limited. Take action today. You can bring a partner, and the second person gets 50% off. The second person gets 50% off. You split that cost. It's going to save you money. Also, heck, we've had multiple people, Andrew Simpson for one, we've had multiple people that have brought teams of up to 9 people to the mentorship because they want to create this massive impact in their communities. So maybe you have 2, 3, 4, or 5 people on your team. There's also some team discounts as well. If you're in the fitness industry, great, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're in the service industry. You can still come to the 3.5-day mentorship program, and 80% of it will be applicable for any entrepreneur who has the growth mindset, because I spend so much time coaching on the mindset, the entrepreneurism, the dreams, and you creating your strategy of what it's going to take for you to be the best that you can possibly be. Todd, I have 5 trainers working for me. Thank you for mentoring me. Alex, thank you on that. Now 13 NFL guys. Fantastic. Love hearing that. You're a blessing. Thank you, brother, on that. Keep it going. Keep it going. How do I apply? Take action. You go to toddurkin.com/live-mentorship19 and you apply. By the way, I read every single application. I talked about it in the huddle today with the NFL guys. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything, and you got to set yourself apart. Make sure that when you apply for anything, whether it be for a job, whether it be for this mentorship, share your soul, man. Share your soul of what you want and why you want to accomplish it. Because when you or I connect to something emotionally, all of a sudden emotion evokes motion. Emotion invokes motion on that. So you're going to be having a podcast from yours truly coming out this summer. There's a book coming down the pike, and you're going to be having this mentorship come November. And all the people I work with on a regular basis that are helping me execute the game plan that I work on the whiteboard behind me about strategy, you're going to be meeting those same people. So maybe you have dreams to write a book. Maybe you have dreams to start a podcast, or start a business, expand a business, close a business, have a pivot in life, whatever that is. on that. But whatever it is, I want to make sure you have that opportunity right now to do that. So let's take a look at some of these questions coming in, and maybe I'll even bring someone on. Look at all these comments on Facebook and Instagram on that. Are you guys going to have another show? I'm assuming you're talking about Strong, but the show is now called the TD Impact Show, and that's going to be a podcast and video as well. So yes, we have a show coming up starting here this summer. Can't give you the exact date yet, but it's coming soon. As far as Strong, hey, I'm ready physically to rock and roll. I've never felt better. My knees are great. My back is great. Shoulders are great. I'm trying to keep up with these NFL guys. I don't know if you saw my Instagram stories today. I lost the quarterback competition. Man, I'm still ticked off I lost. But hey, you got to keep going. DC, sign up. This will be well worth your money. I got the privilege to spend time. Yes, Devin Cassidy is in the house. Speaking of Strong, Devin, Green team, baby. Olive team is in the house. Devin, thank you. She was out here for part of the 3.5-day mentorship. Are there plans for one in early 2020? Probably not, Adrian. Team Parsons, Smashing Calories. We only do one mentorship a year. Guys, I got to tell you, this is a big event. Right now, I have the bandwidth to do one, and that's it. All I'm thinking about now is 2019 for this one. The next one would probably be late 2020 on this. I take it 1 year at a time. So this is the 19th 3.5-day mentorship. And again, there are some new things I've never done before. We're going to replicate the success of what we've done in the previous ones, but we also have the 30-day coaching program coming up. Of course, we'll have the party on that also. TD is back full strength. Tommy Nance, you better believe it. What up, Devin? Devin's getting shout outs all over the place on this Instagram. What's up? Fired up for the news, TD. I'll be there. Guys, I'm telling you right now, again, we've had 18 mentorships. We've had hundreds of lives change at this. This is the one program that, hey, this is my signature program. I mean, that's the bottom line is we've got people that fly in from all over the world. Multiple countries come in. I bring a cast of folks that'll deliver the bomb on business, on leadership, on marketing, on branding, on what it's going to take for you. You can take a look at, as the schedule gets completed here on that, you're going to see who the presenters are up to this point, but I have some tricks up my sleeve. Just trust the process. You know what happened at my mastermind retreat earlier this year at the mastermind retreat? The mentorship, anyone can come to the mentorship program. If you want to grow your life, you want to grow your business, you want to become just a better human being, you want to live your divine purpose, this is the program where you're going to want to be, and I promise you amazing things are going to happen. Michigan's in the house. Alberta, Canada is in the house. Fantastic. Scripps Ranch. Jackson Hole. Charlie Schinkel, I want to come to Jackson Hole. So I have not been to Jackson Hole yet. I love what I hear about Jackson Hole. Canada's in the house. Can't Fit Pro Toronto. I'll be there in a few weeks. Williamsburg, Virginia is in the house. Try Pride, baby. Let's go. I love that. Man, we got lots of comments. Costas, again, congratulations on the newborn. The routine's still my issue. Guys, I want no excuses. I want your mind right. If you're in a funk, you got to snap out of that. Here's what happens when you're in a funk. You're like, I know I need to work out. I know I shouldn't be eating this, but I feel bad about myself. Listen, just right now, literally snap your band. Oh, I just broke a band. Don't worry, I have like 1,000 more. If you break a band, just let me know. I'll send you another one for free on that. So I want you snapping bands on that stuff. He's listening right now. T-Boy, get your mind right, baby. You got great parents. Yes, Costas, I can't wait to see that little man grow up. Unbelievable. My best coming at you guys back on the East Coast. I'll be in Providence, Rhode Island coming up here in a few weeks. I got Long Beach, Perform Better, July 19th, 20th. Providence, August 2nd and 3rd. Can Fit Pro, middle August. Those are all little I'm coming in on fire. If you want 3.5 days of that bad boy, you're going to want to sign up for that 3.5-day mentorship program. Ryan Morse, what's going on, buddy? What a game-changing and life-changing event the 3.5 mentorship program is. Frankie, what's happening? Ryan wants to come on. Let's see if I can get Ryan on this. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm liking all these hearts. Thank you very much for all the hearts and likes. Facebook, Instagram. I love that. You're awesome, man. Great passion. I might have to ask for this for my 55th birthday. Sandy Ellis, that's a great birthday gift. As a matter of fact, we have had people whose clients have gifted their trainer a mentorship. That's a great gift, and I promise you it's the gift that keeps on giving. So Sandy, I think that's a great intention. Set the intention. Here's the deal. Sometimes you guys set intentions, you have no idea how you're going to get to where you want to go. What I find is that when I'm writing a book, I read more books. I find that when I sign up for a program and invest in a program that's like, man, how am I going to do this right now? All of a sudden, you open up the realm of possibility of what you can do in your life, because when you're running a little scared, it's actually good for you as human beings. When you got a little bit of uncomfortable feeling in you, you're more likely to get to where you want to go because you take action on that. Hey, listen, if you got to put food on the table, you find ways to put food on the table. If you have big dreams and you've got to find ways to discover and create those dreams, you got to be hungry and you have to find ways to get on the team, on the varsity team, or to create that business, or to overcome any adversity, challenge, obstacle, or issue that you're facing now in your life. Maybe you're going through a little tough time. Maybe you've got a little adversity you've got to overcome. Well, you've got to remember, as you put yourself out there and you do things outside your comfort zone, you sign up for a 10K, a marathon, a Spartan race, all of a sudden you're like, man, I got to get it done. You sign up for the 3.5 day mentorship program. You're like, hey, you know what? I got to bust my butt to make a little extra money and stow it away for 4 months. And then when I show up, guess what? Then all of a sudden you think bigger than you have. You network with the right people. And all of a sudden now you're like, hey, you know what? I met the right person. They can help me to where I want to go. Because now with social media, when you attend a live event and you start to network with the right people, anything's possible. Anything is possible, but you have to believe that. You got to get your mind right about that. So when I talk about get your mind right, it's not just a saying. You got to live that every single day on that. So can't wait for the podcast. Gretchen, man, I am recording my tail off. Now that the book is handed in, the podcast takes precedence along with all of the planning for the mentorship. Would this be mellow yellow time on my calendar? Omar, this would be a lot of blue sky time. So the 3.5 day mentorship would be considered major blue sky time. What does that mean? You'll learn about it at the mentorship program or in the mastermind. But the mentorship, it's working on your business and on your life. This is the deepest blue sky time you could possibly have. I'll unveil all the systems that I use to make sure that I continue to ascend up the ladder so I can live up my divine purpose. But the 3.5 day mentorship is considered massive blue sky time. If you want more green machine money, then you want more blue sky time and more mellow yellow time. Blue sky and mellow yellow time off to re-energize, rejuvenate, and get the soul and spirit soaring, along with the right strategy, gives you the energy to go potentiate the green machine. So if you want more money, reverse engineering your thought process. It's not just bust your tail because all of a sudden you're like, oh, Todd, I'm so burnt out. I got nothing left. Listen, if you stink, your business stinks. If you stink, your business stinks. So thank you for the thumbs up and hearts and likes. If you want to catapult your business to the next level, you've got to work more on yourself. That requires blue sky time and mellow yellow time. So Omar, that's a great question. On that. Adrian, I know it's a huge trip from Australia, but man, I'm telling you, if you can be there, it'll rock your world and help you with all that you guys are going through as well over there. Tracy Taylor, come to Buffalo. Tracy, you had a great question. I already recorded your question on the podcast. Don't worry, it's coming up. I'm going to be close to Buffalo. You're going to smell me in Toronto, or maybe you'll hear me when I'm in Toronto. I have a 1-day mentorship at CanFit Pro on August the 15th. So if you want a 1-day, you got a 1-day. It's not the 3.5 day, but you'll get a little burst. You get a little dose of that. No stinking thinking is right on that. Snap the band. I did just snap a band. Now that's why you don't see you get your mind. I only have one impact band. Don't worry, I have 1,000 more on that. So we got some anniversaries, birthdays, everything else going on. I got another 2 minutes. If there are any other questions coming in, can't wait to get the book. Perfect time to work on yourself. Hey, if you've been to the mentorship program, number one, you can comment here on Facebook or on Instagram. But if you go to my page for the 3.5 day mentorship program, toddurkin.com/live-mentorship 19, I'll pin it here after the live. You're going to see dozens of different testimonials from the people who have gone to the 3.5 day mentorship program before. Again, we've got a great crew of people who will be helping me present. I'm there every single day presenting, and not just presenting, coaching. This is not like, hey, put up a bunch of PowerPoints and just go through it. This is actually hot seat coaching, writing things down, because writing creates clarity. Clarity precedes genius. Writing down your deepest dreams and visions, and then me helping you put action steps on paper so that when we leave on Sunday, November 10th or 11th, if you want to take advantage of the opportunity on that add-on day, when you leave San Diego, you're going back on fire to do what you're supposed to do. And I may have you eliminate some things in your life. I may have you actually take some things off your plate because maybe you're doing too much. Maybe you have to laser in on the 5 things that you most love to do. And I'm going to challenge you. The great coach Tom Landry said, great coaches tell you what you not just want to hear, what you need to hear so you can be all that you're meant to be. I'm going to challenge you in the hot seat. If you're at the mentorship program about your action steps, I'm going to challenge you and allow you to think bigger than you ever have and put action steps that'll help you. Bottom line is you're going to have to take action. You have to take action to apply. You're going to have to actually to step up and be there and be one of the seats here at Fitness Quest 10 and at the resort we'll be at. And ultimately to take action on the steps that are going to be necessary for you to get done what needs to get done. And then all of a sudden, watch out, world, because I'll be pushing you up, getting you up, and inspiring you to do what needs to be done so the world can be a better place and you can live your ultimate divine purpose. Guys, there you have it. I am so pumped up. 3.5 day mentorship officially now here on this Thursday, July 11th is out. The news is out, and that's big news. I only do the annual 3.5 day mentorship program one time a year, and I invite you. If you're a fire-breathing dragon, if you're a coach, trainer, entrepreneur, or someone who has the growth mindset, you're like, I need to be in that room. I'm going to find a way to be in that room. Well, I'm going to guarantee right here in this July, the July 11th, 4 months to go, that if you find a way there, that your life will never be the same. This will be the most transformative experience of your life. Go to the website now, toddurkin.com/live-mentorship19. It's going to be pinned here. Take a look at all the action, and most importantly, take action on applying today, and you'll be hearing from me after I read your application. You'll be hearing from me, and I hope to see you in November of 2019 for the 3.5 day mentorship program. I love you guys. Keep up the great work, and I'll see you real soon. Peace and God bless.